Welcome back, everybody, to the adventures of King Longship. Well, newly crowned King Longship of Nibidev. Of course, last episode we started off playing as Flange Mace, who then died, and then we ended up playing as Katana, who also died. King Longship, not really as good as the previous two characters, we'll admit, although he is only 27, whereas the previous ones were like 85 and then 63. They had a whole life of development and skills. We're only just a journeyman battle mage. We do have 54 martial, though I have done a lot of the sort of boring stuff in between the scenes here. I have given out honorary titles to councillors, that type of thing. I've elected someone as a successor, that type of garbage, and also equipped all of our artifacts too. So hopefully we can really come out swinging today. We need a couple of claims, still tidy up our own borders here, and we'll start heading north basically immediately and get as much stuff done as possible. Now, I was speaking with some people on Discord, and they pointed out quite rightly that Urusek would be a better capital duchy for us now. I was looking for something very central, because last time, I said yesterday that I was kind of originally planning on going for like Leowen, because that's got 5 holdings in the province, but Urusek is a pretty good capital duchy, because not only have we got Magia already there, which we've already started building up, we sunk literally like thousands of gold into that already. The actual capital here of Urusek also is a 5-holding province. Then the other two, Vilverin and... oh, shit. Wait, Circanin's also... oh, that's cool. So this one's the only 3-holding province, which is a massive, massive upgrade compared to our current capital duchy, which only Colette and Crotsford have 3 holdings each. So I think we'll start moving up there next and start building this place up. We'll still hold all of these, because we might as well for the time being, huh? But we'll start moving up there and eventually try and upgrade to a 6-holding province. I'm not sure if there are any on the coast, but I did want to stay coastal so that we would be able to, you know, attack in 20 parts of the Empire if we wanted to, because taking Leowen, as good as it is, it's kind of a bit out of the way, huh? Anyway, let's blitz on. Oh, something as well I've noticed is... oh, shit, we're also doing this. I completely forgot I started this. The journey up to High Hrothgar, because we are... a Nord this time around. Last time we were playing as, what, Colovian or something like that? Heartlander. And then our character before that was Colovian. Or, yeah, it's kind of got a bit confusing. Don't worry about it. But basically, we're a Nord. Means we go to High Hrothgar. Let's get that done. Now, we've also got an absolute mountain of gold in the form of many, many Khajiit that we can ransom out. Did that say 700? Did that say 700? Good God, I haven't been ransoming out characters as often as I should be. Oh, and I suppose a lot of them are going to be elves as well, because obviously we attacked into Valemwood. Awesome. Yeah, absolutely sell all of these guys off. By which I mean ransom them out. Obviously, we're not selling anyone ever. Dire beasts. Or we can say, I'll scale the wolves away because we have a qualifying attribute score. This will always succeed. So always go for the bottom one if we have that option. I don't know what going up to High Hrothgar if you don't want to join the Greybeards will actually do for you, to be honest. But we'll keep going with it and actually see what happens. And on our long journey to High Hrothgar, apparently our wife is pregnant. That's fine. That's pretty good. Obviously, we went with someone who is prolific so that we could try and have just as many kids as possible. Then if we don't necessarily get someone we want, we can maybe try and marry a prodigy or tall or strong woman later on. But I'm thinking just get out as many kids as possible to increase the chance of obviously these traits being inherited. We're almost done, hopefully, with this pilgrimage. Why fight it when I can simply evade it? I'm not going to take any risks with this dude. As good as he is, we've been stung too many times now by the CK2's backwards personal combat system. Visit the Greybeards. Sure, why the hell not? Shall study with the Greybeards. Oh, is that going to put us into the... ah, god damn it. Does that put us into the... no, it doesn't. I have no idea what that does for us. Maybe we just gain... oh! We just gain the Thume. Oh, that's very, very cool. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't know that... is that any Nord that can do that then? That's very powerful. My god. March +2, diplomacy +1, health 0.25, personal combat skill +8, and then a whole bunch of extra damage. The damage plus 10% alone is very, very powerful, but not to mention the morale and the morale defense. Sorry, the morale damage and the morale defense on top of that as well. 56 martial at the age of 27. I think this character has the potential to be better than Katana. You've got to remember he's also only got one of his specializations right now, and we can upgrade each specialization twice above its base trait, and then we can also pick 2. So I think this dude could be very, very powerful. Now, I think that said there that our child will be born under auspicious stars. It's always good news. I mean, that sounds pretty good, right? I don't think we're going to get like a child of destiny or anything. Maybe that means that they get an inherited trait guaranteed. I have absolutely no idea. Anyway, I'm going to sell some of this garbage we've got in our treasury as well. I mean, we don't need the gold. What am I doing? We don't need the gold. Let's just start fabricating claims as quickly as possible. Now, what does our council think of us then? You are 57%, really? He's got 30 martial as well. Is that because our own diplomacy is just so trash? We've only got 10 diplomacy ourselves. Let's take a look here. Is there anyone better that we can invite to court? Almost certainly not. No, our guy is the 6th best diplomat in the entire world. God damn it. Okay, we're going to have to kill some time then, unfortunately. I guess one thing we should do as early as possible is go to the library and then do the whole small price to pay event chain so where we can just spend 100 gold every however many months and get potentially a stat out of it as well. So that's hopefully going to buff us up quite a lot, seeing as we normally have only done this event when we've been like, what, 50, 60 years old. So we'll be able to see over the course of this campaign, or over the course of this character's life especially, just quite how good those are. Daughter named Clover Biggus Julius. She is, I mean, fine. She's got 5 marshals starting off the bat here, so that's pretty good. All of that is basically down to the bloodline breeding we've been doing. Yeah, I mean, it's not a good sign, is it, when both parents have a varying amount of congenital traits and she's got absolutely nothing at all here. I'm just going to teach her thrift. Let's not risk things too much here. What about you then? Well, we haven't had a battle axe yet, and you know, I feel like that's a very Nordic. That's a much more Nord name, isn't it? Let's go for that. Battle axe. There you go. Princess Battle Axe of Nibene. Incredible. Finally, there it is, Magnumentium. Okay, that was fairly expensive. I have been obviously investing all the money straight back into the realm as well. We are currently up to, what are we looking at there, like 16, 17,000 men. Not too bad to say that we've gone from a ruler with 70, 80 martial down to someone with 56. Our wife is also Pregnant again. You kind of expect that given that she is prolific. Oh, wait, what's our Fuller of Mara? I was just about to say, do we not also get bonus stewardship? Now, one thing to point out as well, we got a blacksmithing trait before we started playing as this character. I actually never mentioned it. Does give a nice little bonus there. It's a real shame that we couldn't get, like, architect instead, because that is much, much better. Oh, and of course we got family folk, so actually, maybe just stick with that for a while. I was going to say we should move away, but no, let's just stick with it and have just as many fucking kids as possible, huh? So it's senseless violence. My heart aches for them. No, I don't give a shit about Argonians. Do you think this dynasty gives any care at all about the beast folk of the realm? Prolific. Hey, I'll take that. That's pretty good. Thorold, you will be called, what have we not had yet? Let me just take a look at this. What's like, we had a Warhammer? We've had plenty of Warhammers. Shuriken, that's pretty good. We've had a katana, now we've got a shuriken. That is sharp. He's a sharp child. With, you know what? Let's move on. Let's not ever talk about that ever. Prolific child. That's a bit weird. Assigned guardian. We will educate myself because I want this kid to be our heir, preferably. And what was our daughter? Oh, yeah, daughter had nothing. Obviously, we still want a daughter with the better congenital traits. So we can farm up some more bloodlines. But hey, it's not a big deal. Fighters Guild is also bringing in a nice little amount of cash as well. It's not a huge amount, but as long as we get these missions sort of every couple of months, it's an okay little bonus there. And now we are Warder. Wonder if we can become Grand Champion again of the Fighters Guild. Oh my god, he also specialized in Spell Sword. Well, that's not... It's not bad, but it's not fantastic. That lowers our diplomacy even more. That lowers our intrigue. I would have rather have gone for, like, the Knight Barbarian combo we had last time. As long as it's, you know, this and not Monk again, or whatever it was our last character got. So I guess now we are a Spell Sword Battle Mage. Interesting. I mean, they give a decent amount of bonuses to, you know, just little damage bonuses here and there, so those are quite nice as well. A daughter called Ingrid, who is apparently hardy. Welcome, Ingrid. You will be trained in, I guess, Struggle. I guess Struggle's... what is hardy? It's like a worse version of... Yeah, it's basically a worse version of Strong. It's pretty decent, though. Ingrid. We will name her after an inferior siege weapon, because of course she's not a prodigy. We'll call her Ballista for now. And we might as well start educating her ourselves as well. There we go, perfect. And obviously we'll swap her out if we do end up getting that sort of tall prodigy. Prolific, I guess, is the best combo, huh? Alright, Battle Axe, what is it? Fine. What does this actually do? I've never took into account what this event is actually for. Is it for the book writing? Because I feel like neglect Battle Axe and focus on your own problems. Or we say, yeah, but we neglect our responsibilities. I think it is writing a book, isn't it? Oh, no, because we're not writing a book. I have absolutely no clue. I have absolutely no clue why you would ever not pick the top option. Alright, fashion is now done. Now, whatever the other ones within our borders, we probably want to grab these two as well, even though they're not super, super essential. We'll work on those next. What are we up to in terms of... nothing for our first stat there. What are we up to in terms of fabricating yearly? 70%. I have been swaying this dude. He's currently our swaying... task. Even though we're at 100 with him, I obviously want to keep that as high as possible to increase the chance of being able to fabricate claims there. It's a shame that it's gone down by so much. I will assume it's based on state diplomacy, and I really have absolutely no clue what affects the percentage chance to get that going on. Son was born to King Longship and Nibene and Queen Severe, named Longship. Oh, thank fucking God. There we go. Longship Diccus Biggus Julius. Welcome. I'm not changing that name. Oh, we're Longship as well. Holy shit, he is tall and... That's so good. Tall and prodigy. Heartlanded, the shadow birth sign. You, my son, will get yourself... What do we think? Oh, we've got to stick with Struggle, even though I'm starting to think that our round's getting big enough that we don't really need to worry about that. You know what? I'm leaving it. We're going to call him just Longship. I was going to say we'll call him like Longship the Second, or what's an upgraded form of Longship. We don't need to do that. Longship. There he is. Okay, we're going to educate you. Now, who's our garbage? I mean, we've got a son who's prolific, or we've got a daughter who is... hardy. I'm thinking we get rid of the prolific son, or at least give him to some... Obviously not. I'm not going to just fucking, like, yeet him straight into the nibbin. I'm going to give him to Galleon, our sister, to educate instead. And then we will educate the new boy. Oh, my God. Is there anything else I could do for him? Just thinking, is there, like, a potion? Or... I'm not saying I'm going to give my 0-year-old son potions to help, you know, like, performance-enhancing drugs or anything. But I feel like there's something more. We've got, like... Now that we're a wizard, can we do, like, proper spells? What if you, like... fortify intelligence? That wouldn't help with his education. No, this seems kind of crazy. Nah, you know what? Let's not worry about it. Let's close the spell book for the time being. That's something for the future. Right, we can now rank it up as well to Guardian, which gives feudal bowcast modifiers. I really should have waited until we got to these higher levels in hindsight, rather than investing like 4,000 gold into shit, huh? We also need to do an election for Nibene. Can't believe that. We've had one prolific, one hardy, one tall, one prodigy. That's really cool. Who do we want to go for right now? I guess if push came to shove, I'd rather have Galleon. Are we related to an elf? Who is this elf? Ilya, Diccus Biggus, Bosma? No, I don't want to elect her. I want to find out. I mean, I'm no expert. But her mother is human. I mean, obviously, Bludgeon Diccus Biggus. She's our relative, regardless of what happened there. But both her parents are human. She came out an elf. Guess it was some sort of miraculous conception. She's definitely our relative, because of course she's Diccus Biggus. You can't deny that that woman gave birth to her, who we are related to. But yeah, I think I'll stick with Galleon for the time being, because I feel like people might have a lot of questions with that one. Nice, that's another one. I'm trying not to spend the gold, kind of for two reasons. Obviously, because A, we're fabricating claims, but B, because I want to wait until we're a high level in the Fighters Guild. Oh, come on. Wait until we're a higher level in the Fighters Guild before I invest all the money. I completely just overlooked that. You're garbage. You don't get anything. This is like the first bad child we've had. You're going to be called Butter Knife, because that's how terrible you are. Go, Butter Knife, go stand next to Ballista, Longship, and Shuriken, your siblings. You absolute disappointment. You'll be trained in heritage. Oh, no, that's unnecessarily cruel. There you go. You can have thrift at least, I guess. Oh, man, that's massive. So the magnificent King Longship, it's a fine day with you around. Unfortunately, the Duke of Urset got elected Emperor, which is kind of a pain in the ass, because that was the province I was going to go for next. We've tidied up our borders here. But he owes us a favor, which means we can now go for whatever the hell we want, and Round Peace absolutely can't stop us. This is massive. Just waiting for that final climb on here, then we will actually start working on our northern borders and expanding round towards Bruma. This is big. Wait, it looks as if our vassal there has also expanded a little. Oh my god. We are seriously getting out of hand, huh? Meanwhile, Emperor silently shits everywhere. I mean, you've got to wonder what's all over his face, huh? I will ask him. Let's keep on top of this, keep on top of our diplomacy. Apparently got even better. What's his fabricate claims? It's still 77%. Okay, so he's got a better diplomacy score, but it's done absolutely nothing for him. We do have so much in common. You're right. What does that do anything for us as well? I mean, now that we're guaranteed his friend, we might as well just stop swaying him, because there's no reason for that. The friend or will just give us the opinion bonus anyway. And you know, if it doesn't, we can just top him off with a little bit of gold as well. That's insane. All right. Finally, the borders can be tidied. Now the question is, do we roll with those now, or do we start working on all of these provinces up here first, and then push for? Because we don't want to just cancel Round Peace, go for these, and then Round Peace will be able to be reinforced again before we've got any claims up here. I'm gonna really leave this as long as we possibly can. We're 35 already. Good God, we're actually blitzing through time here. I'm gonna leave it as long as I can, and we're gonna try and go for some northerly province, all with the same sort of Round Peace being cancelled, all with that same favor, and hopefully we can really rinse this. We're now up to Champion of the Fighters Guild. Still not quite Grandmaster. We can obviously send in like 700 gold or something like that to get her to retire early. But seeing as we're not second line, I think that's a terrible idea. Blackmail the vassal. What does that do for us? So minus 15% build cost, build time, and what are we looking at in our capital? Still quite a long time, all things considered. That's actually fairly disappointing. I guess it's because this character isn't such as good an all-round character as our previous two has been. We are running low on this mighty Khajiit gold here. Unfortunately, it's all coming from the same dude as well, so I'm going to have to ransom each one out separately. If we fabricate another claim, we're going to be basically completely out of gold at this point. I think we might have to go raiding. I say that as if I absolutely don't want to go raiding and bring in thousands of gold into the realm. Look at these troops we've got, and how many galleys have we got now too? 110. That means we can pick up 1,000 gold at a time. Well, obviously 1,100 gold at a time before we need to go back and cash it all. Senchal is one of the last provinces in elsewhere that hasn't been taken, but besides that, it's almost entirely absorbed into Cyrodiil at this point. Look at how ridiculous this is. They've gotten all the way up there into High Hrothgar as well. Obviously, they've swept through the Reach. Skyrim itself is actually kind of holding out, but the Reach has completely fallen. Argonia is starting to collapse, and elsewhere is a memory at this point. Absolutely nuts how powerful they've become. We might as well sweep through very quickly and grab whatever gold Cyrodiil. Oh man, Cyrodiil are already here. Yeah, this might be the end of it. This might be the end of elsewhere entirely at this stage. That's kind of a pain in the ass, because that means we're going to have to stick entirely just up. Yeah, it's already fucking gone. Good God. What are they actually at war for now? Oh, it's an embargo war. Weird. So I guess we'll just have to stick entirely to Valenwood from now on for any gold that we want to pick up. Not that I'm complaining, because obviously they tend to have a fairly decent amount of gold, judging by that first raid there. I think that's a pretty great start. Now, what I also didn't think about is if we do these raids frequently enough, we'll be able to forge our own bloodline. So even with men, we can still hopefully add something a little extra. Realistically, we'd only have to do like 3 of these fucking raids and we'd already have it. Because we're obviously going to come in naturally having a decent amount of prestige anyway, because we're from House Diccus Biggus Julius, the mighty Nibonese kings. Wow, yeah, I didn't even think about that aspect of things. Fine. So I just want to quickly reset my my Chancellor here, because he's been up in, what is this one called? Kemen for ages now and hasn't actually fabricated a claim, despite the fact that he's apparently gone up to 100% Chancellor. He's up to 34 now. So I'm going to just reset that in case he's been bribed off or something like that. You know, get that invented game that's like, oh, bribe him or deal with him, which is where they have him assassinated. The AI generally will bribe them. The Fighters Guild has asked me to put down a Dread Zombie. Absolutely we will for the Fighters Guild, and we're going to get straight back to work. I'm going to try and forge a bloodline with this dude as one of the first things we do, which seems like a weird thing to say. Ah, there we go, right in cue. We barely even got 1 raid in there. Okay, fine. We've got this one down. We've got this one down. Let's sort of take a look here. Should we go for the entire Duchy of Phanicus to start off with? It seems like a great plan. Oh my god, I've got to wait 5 months before I can move the dude first. Fine, let's get back with our elven sieges. So we can start docking these ships over around Anvil, like I said last time. So hopefully, I mean, if we keep going back and forth, now they've got elsewhere, the whole of the Valenwood coast is ours. Longship insists that I help him get an old hat to fit. Given to his demand, it may gain willful. We want him to gain willful. So yeah, absolutely. Don't think he gained it. One time, I wouldn't normally do that. Normally I said, no, kid tells me what to do, but, you know, that's fine. Thank you, game. Oh, twins, interesting. So we have Thira, who is an absolute nobody, and we have Hroki, who is also an absolute nobody. Great, okay. So only another 2,000, then we can actually start working on this bloodline. Unfortunately, Valenwood's a little bit sieged down right now. So why don't we actually just get on the boats? Because we do have enough boats to carry our army after we've, you know, actually lost a few troops to raiding here and there. And just head over to Alanor. Or we go over to the Malma Hegemony, which apparently have formed an Empire level title. That's impressive. Find whoever the hell's got... Seriously, Green Pact. Find whoever the hell's got Orgnum's Coffer, which I assume is in a Barbus, maybe? Who's got this bloody coffer, then? You? Have you got it? Nope. Okay, I'm going to have to try and dig this thing up, but we'll find Orgnum's Coffer and see if we can steal that. We'll get some gold in the process, so it's not a big deal. Orgnums. This... Wait, who? Who? Brother Thyke, the potbelly of the afflicted. This Peryite. It is. Oh, that's annoying. So we now can't get it because it's in an entirely separate... Oh, we could maybe hire someone to go and steal Orgnum's Coffer for us. Come on, Atong. Do it. Ah. Thank you. Good trade. What the hell? We just sent the Commoditong into the realm of Peryite itself. And then they stole us Orgnum's Coffer. Well, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. That's a hell of a reward right there. What have we got equipped that's in the special slot then? I have no clue. Special slot. What have we got that... that's mount. Okay. Ah, like the strongbox in the reinforced chest. Okay, well, we don't need that then for the time being. Well, I'd rather equip my Orgnum's Coffer. Look at that. Monthly wealth plus 12, and then monthly prestige 0.1. That's going to add a decent chunk. That's going to add a huge amount to our monthly income there. And then just as we steal the most powerful artifact in the game, it crashes. Good. Okay, fine. So now we've got 2 different daughters. We've got Isolde, who is ugly. So you are going to be... I'm going to call them still the names that we called them last time. I'm upgrading to siege weapons now. You're going to be called Onager. I think you spell it like that. Anyway, and let's go for... I mean, Struggle is very appropriate with a face like that. So there you go. I mean, you're not going to make a good diplomat, are you? Get out of here. We've also got Cyrodiil. They're both still garbage. In fact, they're absolutely worse in every way. Fine. What did I call the other one then? Was it like... oh, Battering Ram. That was it. Battering Ram, my daughter. What a lovely name. Right, let's go and try and steal Orgnum's Coffer again. Round 2. That's genuinely so annoying. Fine. No late feudal administration. Thank you. I don't really care that much. Okay. Orgnums. If we fail now, I will kill someone. I will kill someone. It'll probably be this man, and then we'll try and steal it again, I guess. Orgnum's Coffer. Send them. Send the Commoditong. Do it. They failed. Of course they would fucking fail. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, this game. This fucking game. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? Not a big deal at all, is it? We can send someone else to go and steal it. Orgnum's Coffer. Send the Commoditong. Do it. It's lost it. There we go. Right, that's ours now. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, problem solved there. Minor setback. Good. Now, what did I unequip? I unequip like this. Goddamn strong ones. We don't really need them. We've got everything else going on. We've got a lot of artifacts to sell as well. Superior steel armor, amulets of articulation again. We've got a whole bunch of... what rings have we got equipped right now? Ring of Happiness and the Warlock's ring, right? Which I don't think was actually that good in the end, but hey, it doesn't matter too much. Some more superior mythical armor that sells for an absolute fortune. It's fantastic. Now, we'll say we haven't really upgraded our specialization in what feels like ages either. I'm going to put the bows down for now. We don't need any more gold. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that is. Maybe it's like our focus that affects that. We've got enough kids. I think we've got enough kids as well. Let's go for scholarship or maybe like rulership as well. Yeah, let's go for rulership. We haven't done that for a while, and that will obviously bring in a nice little amount of tax as well. The only reason I want to raid is for prestige, but I feel like we're just going to get that by, you know, pressing all our claims and whatnot. Now, it has occurred to me that as we're fabricating these claims here, it is cutting into our prestige quite heavily, so I'm going to have to make sure that we press these claims pretty soon. Not only for that reason, but also because, and obviously I want to forge bloodline, that takes ages, so we got to kind of do it soon. Not only that, the Emperor is 81, and he's the guy that we owe a favor to. I don't want to, you know, wait too long, have him die, and then try and press the claims, and get hit by bloody round peace again. So, as soon as we've got these final two claims here, we're waiting on Seldor and Red Ruby. That gives us everything inside the Duchy of Fancus. We've got Oris, we've got Kemen, we've got all of the others inside our borders. It's going to give us a nice amount of land, but I don't want to get too greedy with it. Hey, again, one diplomacy, that's nice. Don't want to get too greedy with it just because I feel like it's going to have more drawbacks doing it that way. Butter Knife died of a heart attack at the age of 8. Oh, wait, we've got disease. What's this disease that's apparently given my... Consumption gave my son a heart attack. Great. And now I've grown closer to this lady here. This elven magician. Not like a proper mage who just, like, does card tricks. You know, can make pennies disappear, that type of thing. Ah, we're a poet. That's fantastic. I thought genuinely that was our specialization increasing then. I didn't accidentally hit the button that's like... no, we're still doing our specialization training, so we can also request that our Grandmaster retire, but I don't think we're in line, so I don't know why the hell we would ever bother doing that, unless you immediately become the new master, but I'm still not going to do that at all. He's merely doing his job. Oh, I should I'll compensate him, sorry, I thought that he messed it up, you know, where you get the event, it's like, oh, I'll punish him for that, how dare he. Chancellor? No, the other guy died. Shit, okay, fine, let's find ourselves a brand new diplomat then. Diplo range preferably, join court, doesn't matter, ruler preferably not, sort by diplomacy. Okay, can we buy a favor from you and invite you to court? It is possible to invite her with a favor. Okay, thank you. I have got a mod that tells us about that, as it was suggested to me over Discord, and I believe in the YouTube comment section as well. So I thought, hey, that's a useful mod. Let's get that one. Seeing as now we can immediately tell at an arm's, you know, at a glance without having to go through all of their bloody things and see, oh, hang on a minute, are they a counselor? No, they're absolutely not right. So invite to court. Boom. Welcome. Welcome to court. Fantastic. Okay, you're a good diplomat. However, making you like us might be a different battle entirely. Just chuck some gold at her, give her like an honorary title. I want to be my... What do you want to be? Like my house girl? My master of blade? There we go. 96. Hey, that's problem solved. 87% chance. That's pretty decent. And also we needed Cedar and Red Ruby still. Oh, thank God, finally. Okay, so 361 gold, and that is as much as I'm willing to risk. Like I said, same reason. Emperor's old, diseases everywhere. I want to get this done without having to risk round peace. So, first things first, let's tidy up our borders, because those have been a pain in our ass for quite a long time now. Let's claim Magnamentum and start off with Oris, go for fashion, because I think that's the only province she's got, so she's not going to put much of a challenge. Then, let's get our troops. They're all going to collect, which is kind of covered in disease right now, so I might move them over to the touch in there, just so we don't lose all of our armies to attrition right off the bat. Here we go. We're definitely going to expand as fast as we possibly can this episode. That's my goal. No more sitting around fabricating claims only for our character to die, because that was kind of the problem with Katana. Great character. Died because she was way too old, and then we lost everything starting off with it. And we had a claim, I just remember, we had a claim a favor from the Emperor with her as well. So not only would we have been able to oppress our claims, we would have been able to definitely avoided round peace. So that was a double sort of shame that she died there. Anyway, get everyone here, siege it down. Why are we not leading the center? Good God, imagine Longship not being on the center of any battle. Alright, Fassian is next. We should be able to deal with this one in about 2 seconds flat. Now this is our only... Nah. How do I stop it? Prevent round peace. Boom, stop. Stop that shit right now. Oh, we had a son. Hang on. Prolific and Prodigy. Is that better than... What do the other kid have? Prolific and Tall? Martial +1, Attraction Opinion +5. Attraction Opinion +5. Oh my God, that is better, I think. So sacrifice 1 martial, but we gain +30% fertility and +15 attraction opinion. Oh my God, I called him Snorried by accident. I love that on this big list of names I was sent over Discord. One of the names is Siege Tower, which I love. That would have been a really, really great name for one of our tall kids instead. But Siege Tower, welcome. You will be trained in struggle. My daughter, you are hardy. I definitely appreciate that you have some natural skills, but I'm going to sack you in favor of your younger brother, who sack her as if like you're fired from being my daughter. But I just think Siege Tower has so much. See, his name is Siege Tower Longship Son. What a more perfect name. Okay, get out of here. Let's take you... Oh, sorry, I don't need to actually kill your troops there at all. Sorry, my mistake. Right, there I go again. Killing random innocent men. I don't know how long round peace is blocked for, so I want to get this done as soon as possible. Sure, I'll spend 60 gold on becoming proud. Why the hell not? So let's take the capital. Let's just gun for that one and salt it down as soon as possible. Boom. That should be the end of that one. The Hang Gardens of where? I don't think that's right at all. Nice. So that's tidied up our borders quite nice. We've got to go for Sundercliff and such. Oh, God, where are they? Oh, my God. Wait, Sundercliff is the dude... Oh, he's not actually the Duke of whatever it is, King's Crest or Fascian or whatever the hell he was before. He's actually the same Duke that has that. So we can push like 5 claims simultaneously on this dude. I'm actually going to do that first, because obviously, but you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces is much more valuable than just one random cliffy province in the middle of nowhere. Plus, their liege lord is on the other side of the world, as I remember. He's all the way over in such. So yeah, I'd rather go for this one first. Let's drop our troops. It's me bringing them home like it makes any fucking difference at all. What do we pick up then? Canville. It's like the knockoff anvil. We got ourselves, obviously, Fascian there. Do we have a Duke? We do now. Welcome. It gives us 200 prestige. Oh, that could be a better way of farming up bloodlines. Magnamentium Fascian, you can have that. Here you go. Grant Landed title, Fascian. Boom. Is she any good? She's okay. She's got a decent amount of stewardship there. Alright, nice. I should probably make some of these other titles, shouldn't I then? So 200 prestige a roll, and we've got plenty of, like, ridiculously stacks of gold here. Right, you are dead to... Right, my friend. King's Quest... Yeah, that's everything. It's everything. Look at that. We can see everything we're going to get from that. Boom. Now, again, I'm not sure how long round peace lasts. I'm not sure how long it is before he can just straight up reinforce it again. I'd rather he didn't do it at all. So the quicker we at, the better. Now, we should be able to win this even if he does somehow bring out round peace, like, right now. I think we'll still be good regardless. They're actually moving a lot there. So we've got you guys. Longina, welcome. Longina and Longship. Together at last. There we go, 50%. I think if we hit his capital, we probably won't even need to siege anything else at this point. 50% from that first battle is very nice. They're going to kill some of our troops. Not that I really care about that one. What? Part of your daily ritual every morning is to check on your most prized possession, the magical coffer of Wizard King Orgnum. Every day, at the break of dawn, a gentle sound of jingling fills your private chambers as the coffer fills itself with coins and jewels. At an almost infinite supply of wealth, you cannot but caress and stroke the edges of the laminated wood. Today, much to your horror, however, you find laid upon the velvet cushion where the coffer once rested, nothing but my coffer. Where is my coffer? Has this dude just stolen my coffer? Is that what you're saying? This fucker just stole my coffer. And it's like, oh, we'll always find its way back to Orgnum. Hey, Orgnum's dead. Orgnum's absolutely dead forever. I'm going to steal that back. Get fucked. Come on, a tongue. Look at his back. Look at his back. Thank you. Who are you? You're going to die. Get out of here. Plot to kill. Nobody steals my Orgnum's coffer. It's mine. My precious. Send up, not her. Send everybody after this goddamn guy. Who do I have to pay to kill him off? There we go. Right, boom. There you go. Welcome aboard. Now, I'm also going to go to the... No, I'm not going to go to the marketplace and spend 400 gold on a potion to kill off a random man who stole our coffer. Just a random Argonian. You know what Argonians are like. They're always looking for something to get their goddamn hands on. Filthy Argonians. Right, 92. I'm not saying that because I've never actually ever once played an Argonian in the Outer Scrolls. I just think they're kind of strange. Gonna be honest, I think they're kind of strange. A little bit like literal lizard people. It's not right. Same with cat people. I don't like them either. I've never played as an Argonian or a Khajiit in any Outer Scrolls playthrough ever. Goodbye. I will take all those provinces. Boom. Nivernais is now even larger. Oh my god, we already possess most of northern Cyrodiil as well. This is nuts. Again, I'm not sure how long round peace lasts. I'm sure as hell going to go for this one too. Thank you. I will claim that one. We can press a de jure claim and increase our vassal opinion. Oh my god, why did I bother fabricating a claim for that then in hindsight? Sure, we'll start work on Volkreath. Well, that's not right. Okay, but we will start work on that one next thing, as it's all under the same Duke anyway. That's a nice and easy war as well, just like the last one we fought. Special minor titles grantable. Let's give you Court Mage, Court Jester I'm not interested in, thank you. Just quickly dish out all this garbage as well. We didn't really need a food taster. Court Musician, Skaldic Poetry. I think that is more or less everything, right? Perfect. Oh, we need a new commander. There you go. Galley. My disappointingly backwards brother Galley. Oh god, I've got a lot of land to give out here. Well, that was a hell of a long war for what essentially amounted to a province we should have already. Thank you, I appreciate that. Right, let's put that garbage down. I believe we can make that. There we go. Duchy of Sundercliff. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now, who wants this stuff? I guess you can have this stuff. Sundercliff is yours. And what was that one we just grabbed? Blood Run. Was that it? Under Canalus? And we already have a Duke of Canalus, right? There you go. Transfer title. Or just grant the title, sorry. And that was Blood Run. Perfect. Okay. What do we look like now, then? Much better. Like, actually so much better. That's absurd. We haven't actually yet got a claim on Kemen, have we? Oh, we already have a claim on bloody Kemen. What am I doing? Okay. So what I should have been doing is actually grabbing a claim on this one this entire time. The Emperor has been replaced by Emperor Ludovicus of the Cyrodiil Empire. Kind of worried that this dude might be able to enforce around peace. So I guess we could use mercenaries and just be ready to pounce at any time. Damn, Longship's coming out pretty decently. Shrewd means he must have got curious. He didn't actually get, he actually didn't get Rowdy. Not Rowdy, sorry. What is the other one? Rowdy, Willful. That's it. He didn't actually get Willful in the end, which does kind of suck a little bit. But we can guarantee him Ambitious there. This guy is a far below what we would normally expect to see in our realm, huh? Oh. We just inherited at least some artifacts, because there's a whole bunch of lost artifacts too. Oh my god. Oh my god, I need to deal with this again, huh? Who do we want to elect then to succeed us? I don't know who the hell died. It's preferably someone of our family. Oh my god, so many of our random family members have become landed here. Kola, random idiot, Baron of Nagastani, was that me? No, definitely haven't landed this many. Magia, Double Cross, and then, wait, Queen of Kavach. Queen of Kavach is big as dick. She's betrothed to my... accidental big brain best dynasty who's ever lived plays. If we were to die now, we're playing as the actually quite powerful prodigy. Who's that? Our cousin. Prodigy Queen of Kavach. Could we maybe try and request a better betrothal for her? It's a shame that she's getting married to Alunan, who's just this random fucking kid. That's really dull. Okay, that's fine. But if we die now, we end up playing as Queen of Kavach, so Nibid and Kavach will be united, and that will give us a, I guess, Western boys. I don't really want that. I mean, this is an absolute state. I definitely don't want to just grab some random prompts over there. Otherwise, I have to... Oh, God, we've already got Hlanoir. What the hell's going on with that? Okay, it doesn't matter too much. I'm going back raiding, because we're only 700 prestige off of being able to... Ooh, God... Oh, wait, Reckless. No. It gives Martial +3. That's not too terrible. What I want to do is get that Bloodline. If we can get Bloodline in this episode, along with getting all this stuff, I feel like that's a pretty good victory. Not bad. Not bad. I was expecting a lot worse. Prodigy, tall, 31 years of age, shrewd as well, ambitious, obviously quite nice. He could be better than us. He could end up being better. We've got 55 Martial. We've got Thum. We've got, 2 educations that obviously haven't been doing very well. To say that we're still only level 1 in both is a little disappointing there. But our guy doesn't have Shrewd. And also... Oh, he does have Tall, doesn't he? Doesn't have Shrewd, though, which is obviously quite a nice bonus this guy has on us instead. Impressive. Lose when diplomacy again with gold. We've never seen... We've actually saying that... Oh, fuck off. What? That's... Okay, I'm not going to bother stealing back. I'm not going to bother stealing back, otherwise we're going to spend more money on... actually stealing back Orgnum's Coffer all the time, more than we've made from actually possessing Orgnum's Coffer in the first place. A little bit annoying there. Okay, fine. Random Argonians somehow breaking into the capital of Nibide and stealing, this incredibly powerful artifact from a dude who would, crush them with one hand. Seems a little bit ridiculous, but hey, never mind. And that will do it. That will give us the ability to forge Bloodline. Now, the question is, can you actually forge Bloodlines in the Elder Kings? No. Fuck. Alright. Wow, that's incredible. Fine, never mind then, I guess. Gain land for an unlanded child, acquire a title, show bravery in battle. I guess we'll stick with that one then, because at least that's a martial bonus. God damn it. It's me thinking, hey, hang on, we can get 5,000 prestige, and then there's a way to actually, be able to still make bloodlines even if we end up playing as male every generation. Nope. No, no such luck. Valen would revolt. Okay, fine, I guess it makes it easier for us to raid her. Unbelievable. To be honest, after all that raiding, we're still not having much luck with claims, despite the fact that we've got 87% chance yearly. It's been like 4 years now without any goddamn claims, so never trust an elf. That's what I say. Never trust a god. I'm just saying, it's coincidentally around the time we hired a Malama to be our court chancellor. No claims. Not buying it. I'm not buying it for a second. We'll leave it for tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. We've done a decent amount of expansion anyway. I think we can all agree on that. Plus, apparently, there's a bigger Diccus on every throne, so that's quite nice as well. Let's give a shout out to the insane top tier level patrons who made this series possible in the first place. Good God, what went on there? A big thank you to Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kirito, Atmos, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Sedini, Crazy Pat, Crosis, Donald, Facundo Vasquez, Fluffernutter, Fungus King, Gogola, Sarik, Jimbo, Josh Lindeen, Tesla, Justin Wallace, Caden Carter, Michael Mullen, Mr. Smug, Musk Gratful, Nathan Flores, Necrophilim, Pelvis Presley, Scott, Skaz, Shayek Sinclair, Sir Thor the Swede, Stannis the Manus, the Forsaken One, T-Bag Cruz, Tom Terry18, Tyler Kendall, and Vacuous Bacchus. Thank you for your support, the Insanity Lovers on Patreon. Thank you for making the channel possible. Thanks for making it so I have to load videos with ads or take garbage sponsorships, of which I received 3 today. Please play my game on Steam, Mr. Streamer. We'll pay you for every 1,000 views you get. Never. I would never bet. I would never. No, I don't want it. I'll never bend the knee like that. And thank you as well to Asro, Adam Person, Akari, Andrew Wilson, Attila, Bordoon, Ben Trope, Better Smack, Better Valerian, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Dunk217, Easier to Pronounce Name, Exploding Knees, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Zerka, Gray, Haji Damar, Hancock, Icy the Great, Irish, Isaac, Israel, Jacob Wolf, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Jason, Jose, Johan DeVries, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plot, Justin Walters, Lemon Stark, Smee, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Matthew, Monty, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Pan Samuel, Panther Pearl, Peyton Denisar, Russian Olgar, Billionaire, The Bloody Knight, The Insane Pickle, Wesley Grayson, Will Wade, Wolfie, Yorker, Zach Pillar, and Zico 2. See you guys all tomorrow.